Welcome back, everyone. Today we are in the T29, a Tier 7 heavy, arguably one of the best Tier 7 heavies. Back in the day when this thing saw Tier 10 battles quite regularly, I remember it was one of the few tanks at Tier 7 that you could go haul down and take hit after hit after hit of Tier 10s and not take any damage. But now it's just not quite the same with the ultra high penetration tank destroyers and the everybody knowing your weak spot, which is the hatch on the top of the turret. Everybody knows the weak points of the older tanks, or at least a lot of the people do, a lot of the older players of each tank. Now, we are going to try to be hauled down as much as we can on this map. However, we are in the city, so there's not a whole lot of chances for us to do so. So we're going to peek around this corner, try to keep our frontal armor angled, because our frontal armor on our hull isn't that thick, and there's an AT-15A. Those things have a decent amount of armor, and even when we're shooting at weak spots, it's going to be tough to hit exactly there and do any damage. So you're going to see me eventually switch to some gold rounds after the first couple fail to penetrate here. Oh, he has a nice gun arc too, so he can fire to his left and to his right pretty well. He has definitely a higher rate of fire than I do, although his alpha damage is lower. So if I can get a shot into him for every one shot he hits me with, then we should be doing pretty good. Alright, now, do I want to risk it? Do I want to move up and try to put a shot into him? And you may have noticed here, too, there's enemies trying to sneak around behind us, it looks like. I'm in a platoon with Bruiser, of course, and DRGW as well, who I don't know if you guys have seen a whole lot of before in my videos, but there we go with a gold round. Got through him pretty easily. Now he's backing up. He's like, okay, I'm low in health. I might be a one-shot kill now. I'm going to get out of there. And I'm like, no, you're not. Alright, he got out of there. He got around the corner fast enough, and the Tiger P presented himself for me. So I put a shot into him instead. Whichever. Tomatoes, tomatoes. Potatoes, potatoes. Alright, now we're just going to wait here. We're going to sit in a spot where we can control the pace of combat. Or what I feel I can. Rather than go fight the Tiger P in his quarters, we're going to wait for him to come to ours. So we're not going to be the first to peek around the corner. Alright, enemies are starting to make mistakes. They're trying to push around, and this is a pretty dangerous time. They could easily push around together at the same time the other guys pushed around and overwhelm us. There's only a few of us in here, and they outnumber us for sure. But they just keep making mistake after mistake. And as long as none of them shoot at me, well, never mind. And we're fine. Now this is the Super Pershing here. It has some really nasty frontal armor, but it has some big weak spots too, specifically on the front and on the side of the turret. Oh man, there's that AT-15A. He's got around. I need to take him out so that my ally there doesn't keep taking hits in the side of his tank. I need him to help me out as much as possible. I need to keep my allies alive. There's also a Hellcat there. He's going to take a couple of hits to take out 2 penetrations. Chances are every shot we fire at him, though, is going to penetrate. And who is this? Oh, we bounced off the KV-4. The hatch on top of the KV-4, believe it or not, is actually pretty well armored. And the better spot to shoot at is right beside the gun, to the left or the immediate right. Let's see if at this point I knew that. No, I just went for the flat spot on his hull. That was a much easier target. Looks like the Tiger P here is making a mistake. Oh, no, he backed up in time. And now it's just the Hellcat to deal with to my left. He's a one-shot kill, and yep, he made it easy for us. Luckily, the enemy team is just feeding the kills to us. I need to help out our VK over there, though, because he's in some serious trouble. So I'm going to peek around the corner. I'm going to take out the target on my left first, partially because the IS-3 there wasn't paying attention, but mostly because the Tiger P had a wall between me and him, and he messed up that shot. Let's see if the IS-3 is stupid enough to come out in front of me when I'm aiming at him. He might try to rely on his armor, but the IS-3's armor, if you're angled like this, really isn't that great. With the IS-3, you need to point your tank directly at the enemy, not angle it slightly, because then you make one of the faces of your wedge-shaped tank essentially flat towards the enemy. Right, we put another shot into that guy. We got ourselves tracked. We used our repair kit, though, and we're hoping that Tiger P will come around and make a mistake. He will be a tough target to kill from the front. I'm going to try to rush this shot because I'm greedy, but I hit his track. And now I'm potentially in danger of being killed with one shot. But no problem. Our teammates have him. There's 4 kills for us. Only about 2,700 damage, which isn't too bad at all, to be honest. But that's all we're going to get out of that battle. So thanks everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I will see you next time.